Breaking news, a Millard Public Schools teacher has been arrested in a child exploitation investigation. Jacqueline Fernandez gets us started live from the alert desk with what we know so far. Jacqueline, good afternoon.
Yes, Dave, good afternoon. Now, within the past few hours, Nebraska State Patrol announced the arrest of 47-year-old Matthew Lund. He was taken into custody this morning at his home in Omaha. Lund is a teacher at Andersen Middle School in the Millard Public Schools district. NSP says he's facing charges related to possession and distribution of child sexual abuse material. Lund is currently being held at the Douglas County Jail. Investigators say at this point, there's no indication that any students at the school are victims in the case. When it comes to child abuse and neglect in Nebraska, everyone is considered a mandatory reporter. The number for the Child Abuse and Neglect Hotline is at the bottom of your screen. State law requires any person who believes a child has been abused or neglected to call that hotline. There's that number there right there, 1-800-652-1999. You have to call and make a report. Now, all those reports, Dave, are confidential. Back to you.
Jacqueline Fernandez getting us started this afternoon. Jacqueline, thank you. We'll turn our attention to the weather right